Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while since I posted. I feel like I say this every time, but been busy in my personal life, and also we've been trying to do these heroic raids. We've now got them on farm. Endgame does. So today I wanted to share with you a special video. It's gonna be 4 parts because I'm going to be showing 8 teams. I'm going to be showing 8 teams using all the Sorcerers Chosen, 2 teams per Titan, and what I feel is probably the best split for your roster. Now this is going to be based on my roster, so obviously you're going to have to tweak these teams, but most of you should have some of them and be able to work towards creating a couple of them. So without further ado, let's just get into the footage. Okay, so we're going to be starting with the Rock Titan, and this is going to be, I'm going to be using Slapzone here. Now, you'll see in the footage, the amazing thing about heroics is you can restart straight away. So, in fact, I'll just pause briefly. Right, so this is your standard lineup. You can have Baymax, you can have Eric, Frozone, Triton, and Moana. Now this is the way I like to position them. Have Baymax and Eric on one flank, so the tanks just absorb damage over this side. Some people like to have Baymax there and Eric there. It doesn't, for me, I think this is the best setup. So this is the one I'm going to tell people to use. Now, the basic premise, I think if you've seen Cozy Gamers videos or any of other videos on YouTube that shows how to explain this team, you're going to be laying down the slows with Frozone. You're going to be calling assists with Triton on Frozone and Moana. Moana's going to be double tapping because there's going to be slows on the board, and Frozone, when he's got 4 slows on the board, or 3 or 4, he's always going to extend it, and he's going to do massive damage. If he has less than 3 or 4, he's not going to do as massive damage. It's just based on his kit. So anyway, I'm gonna play the footage, but this is just a very quick bit of footage to show you why restarts are absolutely key here. So I start with Frozone. Hang on. You can see here I didn't land a single slow on both the Titans, so I'm gonna forfeit. Amazing thing about heroic, just wanted to show you that. So just forfeit until you get 2 slows on the Titan. Now I'm just going to fast forward. Right. So we got the team set up. This is my actual run here. A lot of those others were, you can see this 4 minutes here were just fails. Now, important thing there is I didn't use Prismatic Blessing initially. A lot of people will restart if Triton goes first. You don't need to. You can just use his middle ability. It might get him enraged, but it doesn't really matter. You're just going to be laying the damage out. The reason it's better to just kind of use that middle ability first is because you effectively want to call him to assist when there's slows on the board. So that's what I do. Also, Baymax goes first or second here as well, so I always patient Frozone. He's the kind of, outside of Triton, he's the flimsiest, but I want to keep him alive, so that's the one I choose to patient. As you can see, I landed 2 slows, which is the main thing. Now Moana is going to taunt one side. I just wanted to pause again, sorry. But basically, you're going to need to distribute the damage here. Now, Moana's taunted the left-hand side head because he has lower health. In heroics, you're going to want to take down both rock heads at the same time, right? You want to keep both rock heads alive because each head has a really low power threshold. So once you get down to 1 rock head, you're going to be hitting 200k runs, and that's not good for anyone. So you want to keep 2 heads alive. So she's taunted the left-hand side head, which isn't good. However, you're going to use Baymax to clear that, and then you're going to you want to focus most of your damage on this side. It would obviously be better if you can do damage equally, but the aim is to go on the head with the most health, or to lay most of the damage on the head with the most health. But keep it fairly equal. So as you can see at this point, we've got 23k hits there, and Moana's double tapping. The left-hand side head is taking a beating. Now, if Baymax is taunting, you don't need to taunt with Eric. You just need to use his play his flute, get the crit immunity, and there you go. We've cleared the taunt with Baymax. I'm gonna start working on this side. Gonna case Moana, so she hits harder, and double tap for 50k basically on the side that has had less damage. And remember, at this point we're always trying to get to empowered. This is the main thing. We want to hit empowered. So note that there are only 2 slows on this head now. Now this is really important. I hope I don't, but in fact let's just play it out. Yeah. Okay, this is really important. Yeah. So Frozone there's 5 slows on this head and there's 2 on this head. If Frozone hit the other head, he's going to hit for like 2k. So at this point, what I'm thinking is I'm going to use Frozone to extend the slows on this left-hand side head. So my damage with Frozone is going on the left-hand side, and my damage with Moana is going to go on the right-hand side. Now, remember, I used Prismatic Blessing on the left-hand side already. It's good now I'm laying the damage down on the right-hand side. Stupid Moana taunted the other head again, so I'm going to have to hit that other head. It's a bit annoying. Hopefully, I'm going to clear the buffs again with Baymax. This is a good run. You can tell this is going to be a good run. I'm going to put the double slows out, and it's already hit empowered. So, it's a quick run. It's a really, really quick run, but you have to spread the damage out on both heads. It's really, really important. I'm not going to get much more here. I use the wave to see if I can, get a double hit. And at Heroic, these floor bashes are absolutely brutal. I'm just lucky to get another couple of hits in here, really. And that's my run. 470k. Now, you're hoping to get between 300 and 500k here. If you get over 400k, you're doing your club a really good job. If you get over 500k, hats off to you. You're going to be needing to use like Maleficent or the new Sully and Mike teams to do that. But yeah, 470k, big damage. Let's move on to the next bit of footage, the next team. Now, this next team we are looking at is your Sen6 Hercules and Jack team. Now, we found this team to probably be the most consistent and effective team against the Rock Titan, especially at Heroic. This is the one that definitely gets the 400k runs for most people. You can even get 500k here, which is pretty rare. You have to hit damage and spread the damage out equally. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put Fear on the head, which has the most health, obviously to help my club to stop us from taking out one head too quickly. Now, this is a bit tricky, but you're going to have to spread the damage out equally. So I do my big hit with Hercules on the right hand side head, but at some point I'm going to just start hitting the left hand side, even though it's not got a debuff. Now the reason being is this team can easily empower this Titan really easily, so it's actually more beneficial for you to just use some of your normal attacks on the head without the debuffs. It might mean you're not guaranteed to crit, but you're going to empower this Titan anyway, so you need to spread these damage out. Now, this is the beauty of this team, is just Daisy and Donald protect each other. As I like to use Jack Taunt on Donald because he's just the tankiest and he's gonna be able to take the biggest beating. But yeah, you can see that I am switching some of these attacks to the left hand side head. This is a big move there. just getting to work, really. Now, the Rock Bash is going to be pretty brutal. If it can set off Mickey's fireworks and heal the team, that's the ideal. That's kind of what you want to happen. You really want to get Herc 2 empowered as well. As you can see, I'm focusing on the left hand side because I've done a lot of damage to the right hand side already. More calls to assist. This is a really optimal run, guys, and I'm lucky here. I've managed to get Jack to get his move off on the other head. Pretty ugly looking battle, but just about survived that. Now Daisy's back. Herc's empowered. Gonna start working on the left hand side head. Put Daisy's heals up. Give everyone offense up, and then call these assists. I'm pretty sure the right hand side is very close to being empowered. Yeah, there you go. It was super close to being empowered. So now this is just about getting as much damage off as possible. Unfortunate to lose Donald because he's one of the bigger damage dealers. But I've still got Hercules, which is the main thing. Gonna get a couple of big hits off with him here. Very optimal run. There you go. It's 515k, big run. On the upper end of the scale for this, because the Rock empowers at around about 260k for each head. So definitely made the most out of this run. For me, this is the best team. You can substitute Hercules if you've got a wide roster, because Hercules can be used anywhere. You can use Shere Khan here. You can use Shere Khan and Merlin actually in place of Jack, because Shere Khan lands continuous damage, which is unresistible if he is in stealth, which you can easily arrange when you use Mickey to call the assists and whatnot. The other great substitute for Hercules is to use Eric, and then just hope for the big damage from Daisy and Donald. Definitely can get big numbers doing that. And yeah, so these are the two teams that I use on Rock Titan. So this is my I'm just going to switch back to the screen here. So this is my Rock Titan video for Heroic. These are the two teams I'm going to use. Stay tuned for the additional three YouTube videos I've got coming out on the other Titans. I will do a video on how to kind of organize your club for Heroic. We did a lot of organization in Endgame. I know all the other clubs did the same as well. I put together a big Google sheet with everyone's teams on it, and we assigned them to Titans. There's so much that needs to go in terms of organization for this raid, which I will collate and put together. It's not going to be fancy because I'm not a fancy YouTuber, so I'll just do as best I can to share that information with you. Anyway, if you like the video, please leave a like and subscribe. I do appreciate it, and yeah, leave a comment. Hopefully you guys will be heroic soon as well as us. So yeah, see you in the next video. Thank you.